Tottenham were handed a surprise 2-0 defeat at the hands of Aston Villa on New Year's Day. Tottenham boss Antonio Conte has opened up on discussions with the club's board over the current state of the team, insisting they need to be investing in £70 million players in the transfer market to begin challenging at the top of the table. Spurs have been disappointing in both games since the Premier League restarted after the World Cup, with the 2-2 draw with Brentford being followed up with a dismal 2-0 defeat to Aston Villa. It's seen them drop out of the top four, with Liverpool now able to move above them if they win their game in hand. More frustrating for most Tottenham fans is seeing arch-rivals Arsenal continuing their excellent form and going 7 points clear at the top of the table. There's already 13 points separating the two North London clubs, and Tottenham don't look like closing that gap anytime soon. Conte cut a frustrated figure on the touchline throughout the match against Villa, and he gave an honest assessment on where he feels the club currently are in terms of being title challengers after the defeat. He told the BBC that maybe to stay in fifth is the best, and went on to explain from his own experience what needs to happen to change that. "I was very clear with the club, and in the summer people spoke about Tottenham as title contenders," Conte said. "From my experience it was a bit crazy to read this, but you have to accept this. To become title contenders you need a solid foundation, 14 to 15 strong quality players and the young players to develop, and every season you can add 2 players, but 2 players to invest £60 million, £70 million players to improve the level of your team. People think that you arrive and you win in this way. If people are not used to this, you need to create this situation, you need time and patience." Conte was heavily backed in the previous summer transfer window, as the club spent around £150 million on Richarlison, Christian Romero, Yves Bissouma, Destiny Udogie and DJ Spence. But his latest comments suggest the Tottenham boss would rather £150 million be spent on 2 players as opposed to spreading the money around. Tanguy Ndombele remains the club's record signing, but that move has seemingly scarred the club in the transfer market. The money is clearly there, but the biggest test for Levy going forward and keeping Conte happy will be trying to convince the best players in the world to join Tottenham.